before, or even better. Thank you very much for your presence. I hope that this evening, in taking this journey that we're about to take, in the area of disease, of pathology, nutrition, of food, that we would make sense. We want to make sense. Above all, we must make sense. It is necessary that we make sense. We don't want to regurgitate words that are loaded, but they never make sense. Like, for instance, nutrition. The word nutrition will be discussed today. We show how genetics dictates our nutrition. Now, this should have been shown to us, ever since we were removed from Africa. This should have been shown to us by our historians and ecclesiasticians. Why does it have to come from an herbalist? From an individual that has no credibility in the community. An individual that's looked upon as a voodoo doctor, as a persona non grata. That is the position that the healer has been placed by today's society. Yet, as we look carefully at our Bible, it says that the herbs is for the healing of the nations. The herbs are for the healing of the nations. In Genesis, in Ezekiel, and Revelation, that you would not make any mistakes in the first, middle, and last. So what is it that could be taking place that if someone comes with an entity that may diametrically oppose the one in existence, but yet equitable, why should that entity be looked upon as something other than complementary? Sister Naima was saying that we cure AIDS. Sure we do. Not only AIDS. It is difficult for us at this point to understand or even to think that AIDS could be cured, and especially by a black man. AIDS is not being cured by a black man. AIDS has not been cured by me. AIDS has been cured by God. You see, we have been playing with philosophy. We have been playing with mathematics. If you ask anyone who has been to school, they will tell you that mathematics is a complete science. Everyone would say that. It is a complete science. If mathematics was a complete science, everything built by it crumbles. What happened? Everything made by it crumbles. It has to. Because the creator of mathematics is only a product of life itself. So how could he come with a structure or something to add to life procession? Then we are saying that life needed mathematics to exist for life to perpetuate herself. No, life was there trillions and billions of years before mathematics came into existence. How did life support itself without mathematics? How did the African live in the jungles of Africa with lions and elephants and giraffes and a whole lot of snakes? How did they live without mathematics? And did they live healthy? These questions need to be asked. We need to ask these questions if we are to travel into the 21st century healthy. Because if we begin to take inventory and measure from where we are now, compared with that of our forefathers, we are at a deficit. We are at a gross deficit, in which, when we reach the 70, we're satisfied. No. Our ancestors lived hundreds of years. And there are people on this planet that I have visited throughout the world that lived over 140 years on the average. Not an individual out of 10,000. I am talking about the average. I came back from New York once and I told someone that men in certain villages of South America fathered children in their hundreds. And then the man said that he had the milkman helping him. He had to say that. Of course he had to say that. Because from his perspective, it was all over with. So therefore, he assumed that everyone lived in that world with him. No. No, 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 no. Each and every one of us in this room this evening, we are different. We see things different. We're not better. How could I be better than any one of you here? Didn't we came from the same gene pool? Didn't we all came from the same gene pool? So we don't want these mathematical words to interfere with this journey. Because if we use them, we're going to be at a deficit this evening. Like, for instance, better or worse, good and bad, inferior or superior. No, we have to throw that stuff out. Because in the forest, that simply does not exist. In life itself, it does not exist. Like, for instance, if we are to use the word good and bad, superior and inferior, then would we say that the soil is inferior to the rain, or water inferior to fire, or superior? Aren't they all necessary? Aren't they all needed? Would we say that our liver is less important than our heart, or that our fingers are less important than the kidneys? You can't say that. Because everything that was given to us on our body by Creator was for specific use. We cannot kill all of just a termite. A termite itself. If you kill a termite, you're interfering with the ozone level. Why? Because the termite produces methane that maintains the ozone level. A duck that flies from Canada to South America, his droppings reseeds the planet. It seeds the planet. You see, the elephant, his droppings begin to fertilize again, replenishes the what? The Serengeti plain. All of these things were made by creation, Creator, by creation for a specific purpose. Oh, we could easily say that. Well, there is no purpose for an ant. An ant is very important, just as important as you. He was not made just to crawl around, or a fish, a snake. We all have purpose. So if everything has purpose, how could we add mathematics within that particular structure? Or philosophy? See? So now, we're going to abandon philosophy and mathematics this evening just for a second to understand what it is that is really going on. Now, we talk of nutritional pathology, but we want to understand what it is. Why is that my body sick? I am sick. I go to the doctor. I can give me certain things, but my disease is manifesting more and more every day. It's compounding. Then one day I go to an herbalist. I say, well, let me go try an herbalist, a natural doctor. And when you go to him, he gives you comfrey. Oh, yes, there are a lot of people in this group here. How many people here know about comfrey? You see, many. Good. And it's a very good plant. Am I right? No good. You see, wrong information. That is what we're talking about. You see, we are told that comfrey is good because comfrey would knit your bones. Comfrey is known as consam, or knit bone. It is also known as what? As consuelda. Suelda consuelda in Spanish. But in reality, comfrey is dangerous. Comfrey will tie your bowels